Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today, I've got something super exciting to share that could totally shake up the tech world. Huawei and SMIC are taking a giant leap. They're going after 3nm chips, but here's the wild part. They're doing it without the high-tech gadgets that everyone else says are essential. Can you believe that? They're basically taking on the impossible. So how on earth are they making this happen, and what could this mean for the entire tech landscape? Let's dive in and find out. First, some quick background. Semiconductors are the backbone of modern technology, powering everything from your smartphone to supercomputers. The race to produce smaller, more powerful chips is a critical part of this industry. But here's where things get interesting. U.S. sanctions have prevented China from accessing extreme ultraviolet EUV lithography machines, which are key to making the most advanced chips. Companies like TSMC and Samsung use EUV to produce 3nm chips, but Huawei and SMIC don't have that option. So what are they doing instead? Enter self-aligned quadruple patterning, or SAQP. This is a complex process that involves repeatedly etching silicon wafers to create smaller and smaller features, allowing for higher transistor density on a chip. Huawei and SMIC are using this technique with deep ultraviolet DUV lithography and older technology to push the boundaries of what's possible. But here's the catch. This process is not only more complex, but also more expensive and less efficient. The yields, or the number of usable chips produced per wafer, are lower than with EUV. So is this approach really viable? That brings us to the big question. What's the cost-benefit analysis here? SAQP might be able to produce 3nm chips, but at what cost? The complexity and lower yields make this method significantly more expensive. For consumer electronics, where cost is a major factor, this might not be practical. But that doesn't mean these chips won't have their uses. In fact, they could be crucial for high-performance applications, like supercomputers, artificial intelligence, and even military technology, where performance trumps cost. Now let's talk about the bigger picture, geopolitics. This move by Huawei and SMIC is more than just a technical challenge. It's a strategic one. Semiconductors are a key part of national security and economic power, and by advancing in this area despite sanctions, China is making a bold statement. They're showing that they won't be held back by Western technology restrictions, and they're determined to become self-sufficient in this critical industry. But what does this mean for the future? Experts suggest that while SAQP might help Huawei and SMIC produce 3nm chips, long-term competitiveness will require access to EUV technology. Without it, they may struggle to keep up as the rest of the world moves on to even smaller, more advanced nodes. So can Huawei and SMIC overcome these challenges? And what impact will this have on the global semiconductor supply chain and the ongoing tech war between the US and China? To wrap things up, Huawei and SMIC's efforts to produce 3nm chips using SAQP and DUV lithography is a fascinating development in the tech world. It's a story of innovation in the face of adversity, with potentially huge implications for the global balance of power in semiconductor technology. But will it be enough to close the gap with the industry leaders? Or is it just a temporary workaround? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. If you found this video insightful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more tech updates. Until next time, stay tuned.